What it do, what it is, it's your boy Ernie Schefter, aka Drunk Wizard, aka Mr. Know-It-All, aka your favorite YouTubers, favorite YouTubers, favorite YouTubers, favorite YouTubers, favorite YouTubers, favorite YouTuber. Hope everyone's having a good and safe Tuesday day, Wednesday night, Wednesday morning technically. Hashtag Rouse who made me do it, so he better show his white ass up in this bitch. I'd love to find out what the fuck is going on with the Cowboys trading Everson Griffin. Yo, what's up, 5-4? It's just gonna be like a short, 1 hour stream, like a short little over hour stream, just to kick it what I got raised. Yeah, man, I figured fuck it, why not? Talk about all things sports. We talk about fantasy football. We talk about all kinds of shit. Gotta look out for my guy Raz. I wish I could tag people in the actual fucking Facebook or the YouTube live like I can on Facebook, but that's all right. If he don't show up, that's on him. Makes him a bad panda. If you're a LA fan, big win for the Dodgers tonight. Did not expect them to pull that off at all. I mean, absolutely at all. I knew they were putting it together just by bits and pieces. So it's one of those things. I mean, 5-4. It would depend where you put him, right? Like, because he has what, 2 or 3 pick sixes, 4 to 5 total overall interceptions. I mean, it just depends where you put him. Like, what do you consider a legitimate MVP race? I guess is technically really the question. Like, you talking top 3? You talking like, is he in the mix for top 5 in the MVP conversation? Like, so that's really kind of what it depends on. You know what I mean? I mean, if you want to squeeze him in 5, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. Oh. John, you can talk about it here or message me, and I'll get with you either tonight or tomorrow. If you want to talk about it here, I don't blame you. But I am curious as to what happened. I thought they already had a strike, honestly. That's a great guess, whoever did set this thing up. In a year that has been so. Yo, what's up, Tom? I mean, they'll get in here. It just takes time. Like I said, it's just a little happy hour stream. Talk about the World Series. Talk about the Lakers winning the championship. We got NFL free agency coming up sooner than later. We got NBA free agency. Landon Collins tore his Achilles. I mean, that's not a shocker. Baseball fans, like all sports fans, love a good comeback story. John, that's the worst part of the industry, John. That's the worst part of the industry. Although, John, I won't lie. I have had some really good kitchen managers who would like get down in the tundra with us. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have me, please drop a like. I would have some really good kitchen managers to get down in the tundra with us. Like, I've seen kitchen managers that would fucking be on dish duty for like 6 hours. Like, they would have to rotate to like go do like management shit, but then they would just come right back. I don't think you would be wrong, John. Oh, what's up, James? Yeah, James, you do, but I mean, I'm not here to judge you for that. Dear Panthers, please don't play white bread. Oh, Panthers release Eli Apple. Shocker. Raiders released Eli Apple. Panthers released Eli Apple. Well, to be fair, working a kid, like I grew up in the restaurant industry. My mom was always either a bartender or a server, and my dad was always a cook / chef. So I grew up in the industry. It's brutal under regular circumstances. Like, because John will tell you, cleaning the hood, the cleaning is the worst part. Plus, like people yelling and shit, people getting hot. It's just it's very contentious at times. Vocabulary word contentious. Trying to keep my voice down because I don't want to disturb Lacey's rest. Yeah, nah. Well, it's shitty to begin with, Jeremy. It's really shitty to begin with. If we're being honest, guys. If you haven't yet, drop a like. It's shitty to begin with. If we're being fucking absolutely honest. I mean, James, it couldn't hurt. I don't know what he. I don't know if Apple has anything left, but Philly needs to go get a wide receiver for the sake of everything holy. Go get a wide receiver. Go get Gallup. Go get Hilton. Go get. I mean, there are a lot of wide receivers out there that will be up on the block. Go get one of them. If you're a Philly fan, you definitely want one of them, right? Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay. Yo, see, I must have missed that. So what? Philly has like 5 or 6 wins, John? I haven't been paying that close attention to football. Philly's got like what, 5 wins? Something like that. Hold on, let me see how many wins Philly has real quick. Just real quick. I think sports is a real issue all the time, but it is. I mean, it just has to settle. Yo, if Razzle don't show his white ass, his 6'3", 250-pound ass up in this bitch tonight. I'm just so happy as I see Clayton. All right. Okay, 2-4. Yeah, they definitely is. They definitely don't need any weapons, John. I agree. At 2-4, you're really set with wide receivers that always get hurt. I totally agree, man. 2-4, 2-4-1. What do you need a wide receiver for? Why would you need to help out Carson Wentz? Why wouldn't you give him another weapon? Totally agree. Fuck it. Fuck it. Totally agree. But to know that we brought a championship back. Says you, John. Says you. I'm just so proud of our guys. Yeah, well, the Eagles need a lot. The Eagles need a lot. But, yo, can Wentz stop throwing the fucking lawn chairs? Because I feel like that would be good. I feel like that's a fair request. As a football fan, I would like to see Wentz stop throwing lawn chairs because Eagles wide receivers, all they do is get hurt. Travis Fulgham, cool. Yo, how many playoff games are you going to win with Travis Fulgham and Gray Ward as your 1 and 2 wide receiver? Oh, wait. Hold on. My watch isn't working. I'm going to guess not a lot. You know what I mean? I can't wait to get back home and celebrate. I mean, yo, look, they could use some offensive line help too, but I think for Wentz's sake, he would like some kind of weapon that can stay healthy and stay on the field. First off, from your perspective, when you see Kevin Cash coming out of the dugout to go get his starting pitcher, what's going through your mind? Nah, Jeremy, they owe Wentz so much money, it just wouldn't make sense. Also, they should have never taken Rieger in the first round. Imagine if they would have taken Justin Jefferson. Wait, when was Justin Jefferson taken? Oh, wait, was that one pick after the Eagles? Yikes. Yeah, but John, yeah, Edelman is a good wide receiver. It might be a slow day on YouTube, but I don't know particularly. I've had 2 good streams, so I'm not complaining. He wasn't allowed to be here with us. Yo, if Razzle don't show his fucking pale whitey ass up in this bitch. I mean, yo, what's up, boss? I mean, so Zach, John, Billy Bob. So the Eagles can win a playoff game with Fulgham and Ward at wide receiver. Is that what you're telling me? Because I'll put money that they won't. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I cannot get you. Yo, fuck this shit. Nope. I'm going turtle, man. I'm going turtle. I can't get jiggy to that shit, bro. I cannot get jiggy to that shit. I'm going Darth Maul in this bitch. Bro, like, what the fuck? For real? No fucking way. Yeah. Oh, you're right, man, because Rieger has shown he can be super healthy. Oh, wait. No, he fucking hasn't. Yo, what's up, H? What's good, man? Ooh, watch out. Alshon Jeffrey, who's also always hurt. That or on HGH. Ooh, watch out. Watch out. Watch out for the 2-4-1 Eagles. James, I wouldn't blame you. Yeah, Brian, it's bad. It's bad. If you guys haven't yet, please drop a like. I would greatly appreciate it.
They're completely different, but they're like my children. I love them.
Whoa, yo, Jair, Green Bay, a lot of teams will be looking to make a move at the trade deadline. A lot, but even that and before the trade deadline. John already lost that bet. Green Bay needs a wide receiver and defensive help. Seattle needs defensive help. It's we haven't seen Little Moco, man. We haven't seen Little Moco. Damn, you trade. I mean, could you get a fourth for Ertz? I feel like you get a fourth for Ertz if he got healthy. Oh, you could definitely get a six for Ertz. I would like to think you could definitely get a six for Ertz. So look forward to be a very busy week in the NFL. We've already seen a couple trades. John lost that bet, shocker. Be on the lookout for a lot of trades. Nah, H. Baseball's just not really his thing. Baseball's not. Plus, he said you always scared and shit. He was like, yo, why H always scared? I was like, I don't know. You got to talk to H about that shit. I mean, they have a better defense than they've had in the past couple years, but they could still use a pass rusher or a cornerback, or they really need a wide receiver, right? Like Seattle needs fucking defense. I mean, the Cowboys need defense, but they traded defense away. Will someone explain to me what the fuck the Cowboys are doing? Also, if Razzle don't get his ass in this motherfucker, I did this whole fucking stream for Razzle. All right, yeah, I don't care about fucking $2 or $5 anyway. I'm cool. Jeremy, those people are stupid. And look, that's coming from a Yankees fan. And that's coming from someone who was rooting for the Heat for the finals. Like, it's just stupid. Like, if we're gonna talk about asterisks, are we gonna say, like, we always talking about this on the earlier stream? Are we gonna talk about the Warriors have an asterisk by their title for beating LeBron without K-Love and bitch ass Kyrie? Are we gonna talk about the Raptors having the asterisk by their title because they beat the Warriors without two of their best players? Like, you just can't get into that, man. That's not what sports should be about. So, in my opinion, no. I also feel like I took that trade, John, but I'm just gonna let it go. I don't care that much because you put it at 5.5, and I said I'd definitely take the over. You said 5.5 trades before draft day, and I took the over, but I don't care that much.
When she went to Argentina last summer, I didn't have to freak out, but I did a tiny bit still. It's really hard for.
No, I literally read it and addressed it. I'd go back and rewind fucking a minute. I literally just did a whole spiel on the Packers defense and what they need. No, I definitely did. I definitely said over, but I'm not gonna argue over a couple fucking shekels. I definitely did because I knew there would be more. I knew there would be more than 5.5 because you put the line 5.5, and I said I'll take the over all day. Well, it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, it's been a very perplexing NFL season, to say the very least. If anyone can explain to me what the fuck the Cowboys are doing, I would be very appreciative of that. The NFC West is clearly the best division of football. All four teams could very likely make the playoffs. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. Jair, yeah, we're not doing that tonight. We're not doing that tonight. We keeping it sports, bro. Yo, is Raz gonna literally make? Why does Raz always fucking do this shit to me? I told him I was gonna give him his own fucking stream, and then the motherfucker ain't here. I'm literally going. I'm literally cussing him out right now.
Results from yesterday's test, and the tests from today had just arrived. Once those tests were run, Turner's test came back positive. Major League Baseball called the Los Angeles Dodgers. Word came down to the dugout.
All right, so Raz will be here in about 5 or 10. He's just got to go handle some personal business.
This evening, they are going to, as they get back to the hotel, run 30-minute rapid.
Jeremy, yeah, I think every division, yeah, definitely. Because if not, then what do you have divisions for? Oh, biggest trade at the deadline. I mean, it depends on what people's definition of a big trade is. Gallup could get moved. T.Y. Hilton could get moved. Haskins will most likely get moved. I mean, it just really depends on people's definition of what a big trade is. Yo, what's up, Clemson?
For a few weeks now, and there's a sense of security among the players because
it was a good game tonight, man. It was a good game tonight.
Because they're not supposed to have contact with anybody.
No, Jeremy, I think. Well, Jeremy, you also got to realize that there are fucking 18 million teams in each conference. There are only 3 conferences in each. There are only fucking 3 divisions in each conference in the NBA. Meanwhile, there's 4 conferences in each division in football. It's it's not a parallel you can draw an exact line to, Jeremy, I am. Tuesday is going to be a very busy day for me. I'm doing the trade deadline for the NFL, and then we're going to get off this stream, and I'm doing the election from 6 to 2. From 6 o'clock in the afternoon to 2 o'clock at night, I'm doing the election. Fingers crossed. Me and Lacey already voted. We stood in line for almost 3 hours. We voted for change. It's possible, Clemson. It's very possible. It is, man. It is, Steelers fan. It is. Yeah, I already voted too. It is. And look, it's gonna be weird because I don't do election streams. That's not really my thing. I'm sure I'll lose 100 million subscribers and shit, but it's something I gotta do for my inner peace. For me. You know what I mean? You gotta make your compromises in life. I've lost, since the 90-day suspension, I've lost 70 to 80 subscribers. Because of my beliefs and Black Lives Matter and wear a mask and everything else I stand for. But, I mean, is that the end of the world? Definitely not. I got suspended 90 days. Part of the reason I got suspended on YouTube for 90 days was because I was standing up for what's wrong in the world. But you got to stand up for what you believe in life. No matter what side of the fucking table you're on, you got to stand up for what you believe. And if you don't, then that's on you. And you got to take that with you. Whenever they bury me, everyone in my life will know Ernie always spoke how he felt, and Ernie was always very honest. And I got to tell you, there ain't no better legacy than that. A second? You think they could get a second? Raz. Damn, Raz. Raz That's all I got me here coughing. Guys, also, you can cough without having COVID. Breaking news. Oh shit. No, I'm not at all, man. I just lost weight. Like I lost weight everywhere but my belly. I just been trying to take back. I just eat better. I drink a lot more water. Like when we do the all day Sunday streams, we start now with me drinking half a gallon of water. Like it's just about being smarter and taking care of yourself better. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'll have fun. The Gilmore situation is going to be interesting. The Gilmore, I mean, James, I won't say zero chance, but I'm more on your side than John's side on that one. The Lions are. I don't think the Lions are in a position to do anything worthwhile. If Razzle drops a 1, we'll take a shot for Razzle. Jeremy, not this year, most likely, but next year. Yeah, Raz, Gilmore, per reports, I give you a hard time about not paying attention to the Ernie Schefter page, but I know you had a very busy day today. Per reports out of New England, they are entertaining offers on Gilmore. I mean, they'll have to eat some money on the contract. He's still owed roughly he was owed $25 million this year, but you cut that in half because he's already played half the season pretty much. And then you got to remember how much New England's going to have to eat on the contract. And so I think if you're a contender, you go out there and you try to go get Gilmore. Oh, shots for Raz. Hashtag Razzle made me do it. Big ups to Raz, man. Raz does more behind the scenes than anyone else. He's family. Raz is legitimately family. I love that tall, ugly fuck. I wish it wasn't 2020. I would literally go out and go watch Bo Rat. I'm gonna stream that shit though. I'm gonna stream that shit.
I made it so easy to pay off my mom debt.
They were able to give me a personal loan so I could pay off all of my credit cards.
Yeah, depressed Steelers fan. I'd have to look at his contract and how it's set up, but I wouldn't be surprised. Raz, but all right, Raz. What you got to realize is, all right, look, you're really good at what you do, right? But I'm also really good at what I do. So listen very closely. The Saints are roughly in 2021 sitting at $258 million in cap space. They've been paying off credit cards with credit cards forever. And now the time is coming. And the cap is going to drop almost $25 million. It's going to drop down to roughly $174 million. So in a moment like that, we're going to have to pay Gilmore. Even if New England eats a lot of the contract, you're going to have to pay Gilmore at least 6 or 7 this year, and then at least 8 to 10 next year, at least, depending on how much New England eats on that contract. That's going to put the Saints in a really fucked up position. And Drew Brees is retiring next year. And so I get what you're saying. Go get Gilmore, go all in, and then rebuild because Brees is leaving and Sean Payton is leaving. But it's also it's tough, man. It's tough. Nah, yo, there will be like states coming in and all this shit. I went out and bought a whole outfit. I got face paint. I got a wig. I'm doing a whole shit, man. I'm gonna have some fun with it. I'm gonna have some fun with it. Come on, Steelers fan. You know I gotta stream that shit. You already know I'm streaming that shit, fam. You already know I'm streaming that shit. Yeah, no, yeah. Well, they're obviously not going to re-sign Winston. I don't think so. It's going to be interesting, right? Because you got 3 good quarterbacks coming out of college, and you got to think the Dolphins are a set of quarterback for a while. The Chargers, Herbert is the best young quarterback in the last 4 years, aside from Mahomes. And so there's, I mean, Raz, in the NFL, the trade deadline is November 3rd. Election day, go figure. Thank you, B. Go look it out. In our league, it's sometime after that. I think it's the 12th, the 14th. I'll have to go look. But yeah, so my day on Tuesday is going to consist of the NFL trade deadline and going live from like 6 to 2 for the election. 6 o'clock in the afternoon till 2 o'clock for the election. Raz, it's going to be a fucking, it's either going to be very calm or it's going to be very crazy. But either way, I'm going to be in there because I would watch it anyway. And I figure, fuck it. If I'm going to watch it, I'm going to watch it live. And I'm going to just speak how I feel. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how many subscribers I lose. Yo, you would think a lot of YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers do get mad about losing subscribers. But the thing about me is, man, I'm me. And so you come here for me, good and bad. And if not, there's the door. Raz, well, yeah, that's what he's saying now. If the Jets do get the number 1 pick, I would totally pull a Eli Elway and be like, nope. Don't go to the Jets. There's no reason to go to the Jets. So put the Jets in a position where they have to trade the pick and then let someone come up and give a fucking assload of picks for it. I just hate when like people give athletes a hard time about trying to control their future. Like imagine spending your whole life since you're like 4 to 6 years old, being the 1% of the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. Like, would you want to go work for a shitty company after all the work you put into your career? Well, no, of course not. That wouldn't make any sense for you. So I don't understand why people give athletes such a hard time when they want to put themselves in the best position. I don't get it. Yo, guys, also, if we're being completely honest here, I'm not sold on Trevor Lawrence. I'm not convinced he's going to be a great NFL quarterback. I'm not saying he's going to be a bum. I'm just saying I'm not sold yet. And so we all got to keep that in mind. Yeah, Raz, I just don't see that trade getting done. I really don't. I really don't. I haven't watched enough tape on Fields yet. I started the other day. I watched a couple game of his from last year. I haven't watched anything from him this year. I think he has a better NFL body. I think has a better arm. I think he's slightly more accurate. But I've only started to watch a couple games. So I want to watch a lot more on Fields and a lot more on Lawrence. And look, I don't know if Fields is going to be great either, but I think as of right now, as I sit this moment at fucking 12:54 on Wednesday, October 28th, I have a better feeling about Fields. Some about Sunshine I'm just not a big fan of, and I can't pinpoint it, but I just can't pinpoint it. John, yeah, that's fine, but it's never going to happen. It's absolutely never going to happen. It's never going to happen because Miami, God forbid something happens to Tua, Miami is not letting go of Fitz this year. So, hey, John, if you can come here with that energy, where's my $35? Because I feel like someone's owed $35. It should be more, but I'm going to let you slide on that bet we made. I'm going to let you slide on yet another bet because I definitely took the over on the 5.5. I definitely took the over. Well, Raz, it definitely. See, Raz, it's hard for me, right? It's hard for me because is Michael Thomas going to stop fucking punching people in the mouth? Can he get healthy? Because it's clear Drew Brees is not the quarterback. We already know Drew Brees is 100 years old and he has a fucking noodle arm, but it's been more exposed without Michael Thomas. Like, he's still winning, but that don't mean that the problems don't exist. And so, does it help? Of course it helps. But the Saints, I'm telling you, Raz, that trade doesn't get done. That trade doesn't get done. It just doesn't get done. Because New England is trying to move off of cap space, not pick up cap space. If New England does it for anything, they're going to do it for picks. Because if you trade a player like Gilmore, you're not getting a player back in the season that's going this horribly for you. You're doing it as a move forward to go do other things. And so I don't see a player involved in this. Like, not a major player. Like, maybe it's a toss in. Like, when the Giants traded Odell, we got Jabril Peppers. First and a fourth. John, I'm going to take – fine. I'll take your word for it. I'll absolutely take your word for it. Plus, I don't care that much about $5, man. I'm not going to fight you over $5. I mean, I won't say washed. I'll just call him Noodle Arm Breeze, right? Like, I just call him Noodle Arm Breeze. I mean, he can still make the short throws. He can still throw mid to inner area throws if he has to. But, like, I can't say washed, man, because that's just too disrespectful to Breeze. But I think every NFL fan knows this is Breeze last year. Yo, what's up, Swags? Well, I'm not a Jets fan, so I'm definitely not a Jets fan. So I don't know who you talking to. Yo, Raz, you can live in denial all you want. Like, it's a cool river, denial. Like, it's a good river and shit, but you tripping. Yeah, but bro, you literally. Oh, if you were the Jets, I mean, I think you get at least 2 first rounders and at least 2 first rounders and at least 2 second rounders for the pick. James, I'll put money right now. Breeze retires after this year. And yo, Raz, I'll put 100. I'll put 100 on anyone that says Breeze doesn't retire after this year. Only if you're a trusted person in the stream. Yeah, I feel like 2 firsts and 2 seconds would be the starting point. Do I think there could be more there? Definitely. Well, we'll see. They've definitely been better than I had initially anticipated, but we'll see. All right. I'll put 50 that says Drew Brees retires after this year. I'll put 50. Figured I could catch Raz with that Saints love. Nah, it won't matter this week, but hey, man, don't sleep on my Giants. Giants could make it interesting. Look, I'm not dumb enough to say the Giants are going to win the fucking game, because that would be fucking stupid. I will be live for that shit, though. But nah, and the whole AB thing is extremely dangerous. That shit could end as a disaster. Yo, what's $10? Nah, put 50 on it, James. Put 50 on it. I got $50 that says Drew Brees retires after this year. Sean Payton begged Drew Brees to come back this year. Ain't no fucking way he's coming back next year. Yo, what's up, Sports Review? I do not. Also, we won't have a high enough pick. We won't have a high enough pick because of how bad other teams are. A lot will depend on the new GM. Gettleman will finally get fired. Hallelujah. But I don't see that in the future. Unless the new GM comes in, looks at baby Eli, and just absolutely hates him, then things get interesting. But with the new GM, it's always hard to tell. If Brees wins a Super Bowl, what the fuck? Yo, you better hope the fucking Saints win a playoff game. Win a Super Bowl with that fucking team? Have you lost your goddamn mind? Have you lost your goddamn mind, Razzle? What the fuck? Win a Super Bowl? Have you lost your fucking mind? Win a Super Bowl? Have you seen that fucking team? I've watched them play. I watched a whole game. Literally, Monday Night Football, them versus the Chargers, a whole fucking game. And I got to tell you, yikes. All right, so I'm going no. Yeah, yo, remember I said that too, buddy. Remember I said that too. What the fuck? Yo, depressed Steelers fan, you absolutely have to stop. Seattle, all right, yo, you guys want a fun stat? This is how much I do this. Seattle's defense is worse than Dallas's. Has given up more yards with one less game. More yards with one less game. Seattle literally has the worst defense in the league. Do you know how hard it is to have a worse fucking defense than Dallas this year? It's fucking borderline impossible. Seattle's pulling it off. Seattle also has no running game. Absolutely no running game. All their running backs are hurt. Carson out. Hyde likely to miss this week. Go pick up CD Dallas, CJ Dallas, whatever the fuck his name is. Guys, if you're in fantasy, go grab him. If you're in a deeper league, like if you're in a 10-team pussy league, then it don't matter. Yo, bro, you are high as fuck. If you think Seattle has any chance to win the Super Bowl, you lost your goddamn mind. Seattle with this defense won't even make it to an NFC Championship game, and that's on everything. Yo, DK Metcalf, wide receiver for Seattle, is the best defensive player for Seattle. Say that out loud. Just say that whole sentence out loud. Raz, anytime you drop one, I'll take a shot for you, homie. Hashtag Razzle made me do it. Raz, I actually disagree on the Niners. I disagree. I feel like the NFC is wide open. Nah, I disagree on the Niners. I love Bobby Wagner, middle linebacker for Seattle. I mean, that's cool and all. But Seattle literally could end the season with a top 5 worst defense in the history of football, like 100 years. Think about that. Do you know how hard it is to have a top 5 worst defense in the history of football in 100 years? Not even the Giants could pull that off, and we're poop town this year. Shots for the doc. Hashtag Raz made me do it. I love you, you ugly fuck. Thank you for everything, man. James, nah. James, no. Statistically, Dallas does not. Seattle has the worst defense in football right now. Seattle defense is at a historic pace to be a top 5 worst defense of all time. They're worse than Dallas, and and Seattle's played one less game, I believe. James, you got to remember, like a lot of people think I'm just a big drunk guy that sits down and just fucking watches sports. But during the day, I'm keeping an eye on everything, man. Pro Football Focus, everything that's going on TV. I'm keeping mad notes. I'm writing everything down. I got to pay attention, right? This is my gig. It's what I do. So I have to be at least fairly accurate on what I speak on. So shots for Richard, man. I love that motherfucker. He a pain in my fucking ass. He just max I always whoop his ass in fantasy. Hey, but he all right by me. All right, guys, we'll be live for about 10, 15 more minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Yeah, James, I mean, you're actually speaking your opinion. I'm telling you the actual truth. Seattle's defense is factually worse than Dallas, which is an accomplishment because Dallas's defense is literal poop town. Well, Raz, you lost. Yo, Raz, stop. I'm not even going to read the list. Raz, you are not going to hit me with fucking Operation Shock and Awe. Yo, there's not. What the fuck? All right, yeah, all right. Well, yeah, Raz is definitely high. I don't know exactly what the fuck he talking about right now. Bro, have you lost your fucking mind? Jesus, the Raiders? The Raiders won't win 9 games this year. Oh my God, this is why we can't have nice things. It's because Razzle wants to come in here and say some really silly shit, and then Miami, like, bro, come on, man. Like, look, I am not drunk enough for this kind of fucking shenanigans, if we're being completely honest. Yo, James, right? Real shit is really the only thing that makes any sense. What the fuck is you talking about?
I've been saying, World Series champs in my head over and over again, just to see if it'll sink in.
Yeah, the Saints keep pulling it off, which is all you can ask from your team, right? Like, they're down Michael Thomas, their defense is yikes. And Michael Thomas hasn't played since week 1, and so they keep getting by the skin of the teeth, but you can't take that away from the Saints because they're still winning. But to say that, like, the Saints are going to do anything in the playoffs as their roster is currently constructed is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal. This team was incredible. All throughout the year, all throughout the postseason.
Yeah, I think I'm going to rock with you on that one, Steelers fan. Big ups, 10 likes. Thank you. We'll be live for 12 more minutes. We'll get off here at 120, barring a super chat, PayPal, or Cash App, 120. We're trying to keep a very cool, low voice tone. I don't want to disturb Lacey. She's trying to get a rest on. So we're trying to be cool. I mean, look, Raz, it's possible. But, like, to say that Miami is, like, a top team, I feel like you're just doing that weird shit that John does, where you just try to be all fucking, like, crazy and just throw wild shit out there. You know what I mean? Well, if Ben gets hurt. If Ben gets hurt. Speaking of which, I got trades to pass. James, when I get off this stream, do not let me forget, if you're still awake, that I have to pass those trades. Yeah, they probably. Now, look, you could say, yeah, I mean, Snell only gave up 1 earned run. And then it fell apart after they pulled Snell. They probably should have let Snell pitch a little more. I mean, come on, Raz. You can't really think the Steelers are trash. Steelers have a top 3 defense in the NFL. You could argue they have a top 12 offensive line. I mean, Claypool is starting to become a monster. And so that's a whole nother argument. I think Raz is just being Raz right now. All right, yeah, I'll read the message. Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. Colts, if it weren't for Phillip Rivers, you could argue the Colts, but you really can't. Chiefs are missing a piece, so you can't argue the Chiefs. Doesn't it have to be between Baltimore and Pittsburgh? Like, it doesn't have to be between Baltimore and Pittsburgh as to who has the best defense in football currently right now as we speak at 1:10 a.m. in the morning.
No hard concept whatsoever.
Steelers D, sports review, without a doubt. Steelers D. Nah, man. Nah, Steelers D. Because Steelers are stronger in the back end. The Bucs are good in their front seven, but they're really lacking in the back end. It would be, could you imagine if the Bucs traded for Gilmore? This shit just hit me right now. If the Bucs trade for Gilmore, call it a season. It's over. If the Bucs go trade for Gilmore, NFL executives believe it'll only take a second rounder because of his contract. If the Bucs go trade for Gilmore, it's over. It's over. It was a good season. It was good. It was nice to have football, but it's over. If the Bucs, this shit just hit me. If the Bucs go get Gilmore, it's a wrap. The Bears are far worse than their record. Yeah, but Raz, this isn't college football, man. This isn't college football. They don't pick their schedule. They get assigned their schedule. I mean, I can't do nothing. Like, I can't help you there.
And this idea about Blake Snell being taken out is fascinating. He has gone 21 straight starts without going 6 innings. It's almost literally like, I don't care if you have a no-hitter, you're coming out. That's a bizarre treatment for somebody.
I just think it's a lot of hate for the only undefeated team. And look, if had that game against Tennessee went to overtime, I think Pittsburgh would have lost, but they missed the kick. And that's not Pittsburgh's fault. Yo, I hope that fucking Pittsburgh-Baltimore game better fucking be on TV. That shit better, dead ass better be on fucking TV. All right, guys, we'll be live 8 more minutes. Barter Super Chat, PayPal, Cash App. We'll be live for 8 more minutes. That game better fucking be on TV. As usual, as always, we'll be live all day Sunday. Steelers fan, it's not as whack as you think. It's not as whack as you think because it's a big game for the division, which the division sucks. I'm going to be the first one to tell you. Oh, wait, Raz, so we're doing this shit based off of Hall of Fame quarterbacks? Is that how, all right, Raz, then name me five active Hall of Fame quarterbacks aside from fucking Rodgers and Brady. Go. Name me five sure. Name me 5 automatic Hall of Fame quarterbacks aside from Rodgers and Brady that are in the league right now. Go. I'll wait. You notice how he's never going to answer this question because he's out here with that bone clot rot fuck bullshit. Yeah, Raz, well, I watched football last year too, and their defense was great last year. Yo, the Steelers had, imagine if the Steelers had a real quarterback last year. Their defense was still pretty much on point. Like, Raz just out here wilding, man. Raz out here wilding. Raz drops a 1, he gets a shot. Hashtag Raz will make me do it. Raz drops a 1, he gets a shot. We're going to get off here at 120 barring a PayPal, Super Chat, or Cash App. So might as well get one more shot in for our guy, Raz.
He made 4 spectacular defensive plays in this postseason. And then he had a home run tonight, of course, in Game 6.
Yeah, no, Raz, I'm not disagreeing with you. They totally did. But Phillip Rivers, the Bucs defense was really good last year. But Jameis Winston kept turning the ball over. So it's hard as a defense when your quarterbacks keep turning the ball over. And so I feel like it's a very complex situation to get into because I think the Colts have a top 3 defense in the league, really. But Rivers is doing far less better than I anticipated in Indiana with probably the first or second best offensive line he's ever had. Giannis should be on a better basketball team. I hope Giannis gets traded to the Warriors, and then the Warriors just take over the league again. Closet Warriors fan. Damn, Raz isn't going to drop a 1. All right, guys, we're live 5 more minutes. Raz has 1 power tonight. Hashtag Raz made me do it. He's had 1 power all night, so that's my brother. We got 2 boxes coming in tomorrow. Our second coolest sports memorabilia item in baseball I've ever owned. The first one I sold to James, it was a Carl Yastrzemski autographed baseball. Looking back now, I probably should have kept that. So that'll be dope. And then we got a box of XR coming in tomorrow as well, but we're not going to open it tomorrow. All right, Breeze, Hall of Famer. Ben, Hall of Famer. Matt Ryan, borderline. Cam Newton ain't making the Hall of Raz, in what world does fucking Cam Newton make the Hall of Fame? In what fucking world does Cam Newton make the Hall of Fame? No, it shouldn't, because Cam Newton ain't making no fucking Hall of Fame, bro. What the fuck? No, well, of course, EDP doesn't know shit about sports. Like, he's just, and look, I'm not hating on his hustle, because obviously, motherfucker's got like almost 2 million subscribers or some shit, I'm sure. But he doesn't know shit about sports. He doesn't actually watch sports. Like, I love sports. I love sports my whole life. I always keep notes. I always fucking write down. So I'm always very in tune to this shit. Yeah, if you watched my fucking videos, you would have known I covered that shit. Yo, what's up, Jeff? What's good, man? Yeah, Rez, just because Cam won the MVP, Cam and Matt Ryan aren't Hall of Famers right now. Cam and Matt Ryan aren't Hall of Famers. So, good try, Raz. Good try. Yo, who the fuck knows? Jeff, I'm happy for him, man. I'm happy for him. The Michael Vick isn't a Hall of Famer either. Michael Vick won't ever sniff the Hall of Fame. Like, Michael Vick will never sniff the Hall of Fame. Jeff, I'm actually pretty happy for the Dodgers. I thought it would go 7. I won't lie. I thought it would go 7. But it didn't, surprisingly enough to me. They closed it out tonight. No, I'm taking that out of it. I take all that shit out of it. Because AB is going to be a Hall of Famer, and he's a whole different set of problems. No, Michael Vick is not a Hall of Fame quarterback. He never is, he never was, he never will be. Yeah, that's cool. It's really cool. Michael Vick could make it into the Hall of Very Good. But Michael Vick will be the first one to tell you he never watched tape when he was with Atlanta. He never cared about the playbook. He just knew he was so talented that he just go out there and ball. Michael Vick. All right, so hold up. Y'all gonna really make me pull this shit up. Oh, yeah. James, I'm gonna go really tired because Razzle's life is there's a lot going on right now. Rivers shouldn't be a Hall of Famer, but he will make it. Rivers shouldn't be a Hall of Famer, but he will make it.
So with AT&T, you can pick the perfect plan for each family member with the features they want, like Max.
All right, if Raz drops a 1, we'll go live for 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. Raz, how much time you got left in you tonight? I feel like my voice is low enough. No, bro, because you said Cam Newton. No, you said Cam Newton and Matt Ryan, and neither one are Hall of Famers. So good try, but no. All right, Raz, how much time you got left in you? Because I feel like my voice, I'll have to go check with Lacey to make sure if she's still up, then my voice is at appropriate tones. But I feel like my voice isn't too loud tonight. Raz, how much time you got left in you tonight? Well, yeah, the Basketball Hall of Fame is a lot easier to get into than the NFL Hall of Fame. No. I'm going to go with no. Although I'd put Matt Ryan in before I put Phillip Rivers. So I'd say Matt Ryan borderline. But, bro, you came in with me with Cam, and so you missed me with Cam. You missed me with Cam. You absolutely fucking missed me with Cam. Nah, but you absolutely missed me with Cam. All right, let me see if the boss is still awake. If not, then I should be good till 1:30. All right, well, she is asleep, which means I'm talking low enough to not wake her up, so I'm good. Well, Jesus Christ, Raz, that's a fucking. We're talking about like a bet. Yo, I'll take the bet if we both remember this bet 10 years down the road. Then word, but Cam is not making the Hall of Fame. I know, right? T-Mac being better than LeBron is fucking. Look, man, that's just stupid. That's just absolutely fucking stupid. LeBron James is the second greatest player in the history of basketball. After he won that championship with the Lakers, I officially put him ahead of Kareem. I had him and Kareem neck and neck for second and third, but when you win a World Series with 3 different franchises, that's not easy. No, Larry Bird not better. Yo, the only person in the history of the world universe that's better than LeBron James is Michael, the GOAT, Jordan. And that's it. Yo, point blank period. Ain't shit else to talk about. Ain't no other conversation. That's it. It's over. Yo, oddly enough, man, I remember the oddest things. You'd be surprised. No. All right, college football talk. Let me make this very, 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 very clear. LeBron James is the second greatest player in the history of the NBA. All right, so you can keep throwing out names, but none of those names matter because LeBron James is the second greatest player in the history of the NBA. Hashtag Razzle made me do it. Big ups to Raz. I'm excited to show y'all this Friday or Saturday my second favorite baseball memorabilia piece I've ever grabbed. It's fucking clean, man. It is so clean. James got me for that Yaz ball. Realistically, probably should have kept that. Yeah, Saturday I'll probably do UFC, and then Friday I'll do like a hangout late night stream with Isaac. Yeah, I did. I was live for that shit. He said he didn't want to fight without his dad anymore, which I get, man. Like, it's not my place to talk about what Razzle is going on in his life, but I would imagine if Razzle lost his dad, like, you guys don't understand. If you were lucky enough to have a dad and have a good relationship with your dad, I don't know what that's like because I grew up without a dad. Hood problems. But like people that are really close to their dad, if their dad ever, God forbid, passes away, it changes their perspective on so many things. At least it can. And so I get it. I totally get it for Khabib. I totally get it.
It's better than I anticipated.
Raz,
You always hope that nothing's guaranteed.
I would bet, but my money's short right now. My money's short right now. My money fucked up right now. So much chill.
You have a chance on the field tonight, Dave, to be celebrating.
Wait. Yo, so no Magic. Yo, wait. So no Magic Johnson. How the fuck? No, bro. No. College football talk. You out here wilding. You out here. You out here all the way wilding. You out here all the way wilding. Kobe is not a top 5 player of all time. People want to put Kobe in their top 5 because he's dead. Being dead don't make you a top 5 player of all time. Look, I know that sounds insensitive, but that's the truth. I love Kobe. I love his killer instinct. I love his desire. I love what he did on the court. But Kobe's not a top 5 player of all time, and I don't think that's really up for dispute. Raz, yeah, I'm not betting on that shit. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, Raz, I'm not. I'm not going against you on that one. Yo, Steelers fan, you can't ever count on Atlanta. They always get hurt. They're always inconsistent. No. Oh shit. Yeah, you can never count on Atlanta.
Last one for me. It's almost like picking between who's your favorite child here. But you're a World Series champion as a player with the Red Sox, and now a World Series champion as manager of the Dodgers. How do you compare the two?
Greg, your Lions also big ups to Greg for kicking it with us, still being awake. The Lions won't do shit this year.
Dave, we're so happy for you. Congratulations. Thanks so much for the time tonight.
Yeah, James, it was. I do that a lot because it takes away a lot of tension. I keep forgetting to get Epsom salt. If you're a bigger fellow out there, which is really just me, James, and Greg, always like at least once a week, take a bath with some Epsom salt, man. It really like loosens up everything. I haven't done it in far too long, but yeah, it just releases the tension and shit. Jordan, yes. Duncan, you could argue is top 5. LeBron, definitely. Kareem, definitely. And Magic, definitely. Yeah, Raz, I think for you, that's actually pretty surprising because Raz be out here saying all kinds of crazy shit, but that's kind of fair. Duncan is the only. I have Shaq higher than a lot of people. Personally. I think Shaq was the single most dominant player. No, I won't even say think. I know Shaq was the single most dominant player in the history of the NBA. Not the best, the single most dominant player in the history of the NBA. So I'm putting Shaq ahead of Hakeem. You can argue Shaq Duncan. I mean, because people are going to talk about the rings. They're going to say Duncan has, 4 or 5 rings? Oh, shit. No, mute. No copyright. Yo, we trying to recover. My nerves bad. I'm on probation. Nah, Raz, that's not even a fair comparison. Bro. Shaq made it to a finals with the Lakers, won a finals with the Heat, won 3 finals with the Lakers. Like, yo, that's not even a fair comparison. So you missed me with that shit. You missed me with all of that shit. I've never in 37 years seen anything like Shaq in the NBA. I watched Jordan play. I watched Hakeem play. Like, I watched Duncan play. I've never in my life seen anything like Shaq. Shaq if Shaq cared about basketball as much as Kobe or Jordan, Shaq would have ended his career as the best player in the history of basketball. Yeah, I said it. I said it. It'll be interesting, but I'll be live for that shit. I gotta. Yo, what date is that on? What date is that on? Because I'm still trying to get my shit together back since I've been back on YouTube. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be live for that shit. Assuming the world hasn't ended by then, I will definitely be live for that shit.
Goli, the world's first apple cider vinegar gummies make being healthy simple.
Goli makes weight loss.
James, I think he made 4 free throws.
All day
I think he made 4.
simple.
No, the thing about Shaq was he never really cared about basketball. I mean, and that's not fair. That's not fair to Shaq.
And it's simply
He didn't take it as serious as like a Kobe or a Jordan or a Duncan. And so Shaq always wanted to have his fun. And then he just got mad out of shape. Like, because you put, when Shaq was on the Magic, one of my favorite jerseys that's untouchable in my collection is my NBA authentic Shaquille O'Neal Magic jersey, China. It's fucking untouchable. I got offered $500 for it, and I was like, nope, bro, you can keep moving. It's untouchable. Even when he put on weight with the Lakers, he was still amazing. He was still absolutely amazing. Yeah, but Razzle, that's not a fair comparison because Shaq's prime was like 12 years. Was Tyson's prime 12 years? Like, that's just not a fair comparison. I feel like that's not a fair comparison. Ray Allen doesn't get enough respect on his name. For a lot of young cats, people know Ray Allen as a shooter, but when he was with Seattle Sonics, yeah, Ray Allen's on the Seattle Sonics. Yo, Ray Allen used to hoop. Ray Allen, Mitch Richmond. There are multiple players that don't really get the respect on their name that they deserve. I see the Knicks winning 30 games next year, hopefully. All right, guys. For Razzle, we'll go live to 140. We'll go live to 140, and then that's it.
Sense now that you can look back and you say, my job's done. This was a crazy 2020.
See, though, Raz, I don't think it's a fair comparison. I don't think it's a fair comparison because in boxing, you only got to fight twice a year, right? And like Shaq won a championship for the Heat, went to the finals with the Magic, and won multiple championships with the Lakers. It's definitely not a fair comparison at all, not even a little bit.
Corey, it's Tim Kirkton. I know this is a team thing, but is there anyone on the team?
Max Keller made borderline gets on my nerves, but he's not nowhere near as bad as like Stephen A. Smith or some of the other fucking dirtbags out there. Yeah, man. See, when it comes to like Oscar Robinson and like, look, we got to be honest. When Oscar Robinson played, how many NBA teams were there? Like 6, 8, 10, 12? You know what I mean? Like, you need context when it comes to the conclusion of the debate. And so I think that's important. Like, the same thing with Will Chamberlain, right? It's the same thing for me with Will Chamberlain. I don't have Oscar or Will nearly as high in the NBA as anyone else because, A, they were playing with like milkmen and shit, and B, there was like eight teams in the league, 10 teams, 12 teams. It's just not the same as like a 30-team league. It's just not the same. Bro, Stephen A. Smith is the fucking worst. I hope he catches AIDS and dies. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. Well, Rez, a lot of people have been wrong. Like, I think, like, a lot of people have tried to bury fucking Brady before it was time to bury Brady. Nah, bro. Magic Johnson got the cure. Fuck you, James. Nah, Magic Johnson got the cure, bro. He good to go. Magic Johnson got the cure. I have to respect Stephen A. Smith's hustle, right? Because he came up. The only reason he's one of the highest paid people on ESPN is because he's got a lot of connects, and I can't hate on that, right? Like, I'm not a hater. I can't hate on that. But when it comes to actual sports knowledge and knowing shit about football or any other sport, he's very lacking. He just talks loud, and it's like, the weed. Like, 75% of everything he says is just the weed. Or, like, it's silly and it's stupid. And I personally hate it, but I get it, man. It's his space. And so I try not to be a hater, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yo, Greg, yeah, he fucked mad bitches. Yo, what's up, Dwight? What's good, man? I mean, yo, bro, it's gotta be weird out there. Yo, 2020, I would not be out here fucking all these bitches without a condom. Like, nope. Nope. 20, if 2020 has taught us anything, is no one should be out here fucking no females without a condom. He's probably fucking your mom. That's my best guess, man. That's my best guess. Yo, nothing can be worse than 2020. If we're being realistic here, nothing can be worse than 2020. Yeah, so he's definitely probably out fucking your mom or your grandma. If your grandma's still alive, Isaac loves old pussy, so he'd be out here fucking your grandma. Or having a threesome with your mom and your grandma. That'd be a lot of fun. I mean, not for me. Real shit, Raz. All right, guys. 140 bar super chat, PayPal, Cash App. Not even a Raz of 1. Can't keep us going past 140. I'm going to go tidy up the office. We got 2 very expensive packages coming in tomorrow. I got to wash the dishes. Got to wash my nasty ass. College football, I actually don't. For a second, I thought you were talking about the tight end from the Green Bay Packers. But nah. Oh, well, no, Raz. According to all the fucking batshit crazy people, November 4th, there's going to be a vaccine and COVID's going to magically go away. Haven't you heard? Come on, Raz. You got to be hip to the lingo. Right after the election, it's all going to magically go away. Yeah, just like a miracle. Just like y'all's boy Trumpito said. That's how all those movies start. Yo, nah, it's all funny to me. Like, that whole Trump shit is funny to me. This Tuesday is going to be interesting. So we're going to go from, like, the trade deadline to the debate. And I don't think I'm mentally prepared for everything that's going to happen. I mean, look, it could get out of control, or it could just be like 5 to 8 people in here chilling, talking shit. Either way, I'm cool. But I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for my own mental health. I feel like evil loses this time. Evil won the first time. it'd be really hard for me to see Eva losing or Eva winning a second time. So
Well, if you're celebrating by any Reese's, then
no, bro. The presidential election has fucking nothing to do with COVID. All right. Anyone that thinks that like right after the fucking president election is over, COVID's gonna fucking magically go away. Congratulations, you are fucking stupid. You are fucking stupid. You should get hit by a bus. It could be cut and go pick up a penny and get hit by a bus because that's how fucking stupid you are. Like, come on, guys, common sense here. Like, just a little bit. Like sometimes, just a little bit of common sense. Jesus Christ. I'm saving it for election day, man. I'm saving it for election day. Tom. Hey, yo, Raz, let's stay far away from that. Yo, what's up, Joey? We didn't expect this. All right, well, fuck it. Now we got to go 5 minutes longer since Joey's on here. We was about to get off here, but we really only did this stream for Raz because I knew he had a night off. And his life is probably 100 times super duper fucking stressful right now. And if I could do anything to relieve 1% of that, after everything he's done for me, very fucking least I can do. So that's my guy.
In the 6th inning and then in the 8th inning, a little bit of insurance for the Dodgers with a solo home run as he's done.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Like, just wear a mask. Like, you wear a mask for the same reason you wear a condom. Like, just in case, right? Like, just in case. Just in case. That's my analogy. Is like, just wear a condom. Yo, just in case. Plus, like, you're putting people's lives at risk. It's just, I don't know, man. It makes me sad. America makes me sad. It's all so bad. It's all so bad. I am not proud to be an American at all. And it's disappointing. Yeah, Joy, don't catch ear AIDS. Ear AIDS is almost as bad as regular AIDS. That's that real shit, man. You don't want that shit, Joey. You don't want that shit, Joey.
Last year at Fenway Park while you were taking batting practice, and I was sort of asking you about what the future might hold in store for you.
Yo, I made sure. Yo, we went out and voted. First chance we got. It was like almost 3 weeks ago. Me and Lacey went out and voted. We only had to stand in line. It wasn't even 3 hours, like 2.5 to 2. It was almost 3 hours. But you can't talk all the shit I talk and not go out and vote. You know what I mean? Regardless of what happens, I know it comes down to the Electoral College. Regardless of what happens, I had to make my voice heard. I went out and vote. I encourage everyone else to do the same. Yeah, earmuffs. Cock, fuck, don't. Hold on. Earmuffs. Yo, Raz, old school gets slept on, man. Old school is like a borderline classic. Old school kind of has like half-baked quality to where it's like people don't really appreciate it until it gets too late. I mean, Gray, you can't. You just gotta let people have their voice and hope. I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna come out and say it, man. Trump's a fucking scumbag piece of shit. He's killed almost 250,000 Americans, and he's put many more lives in danger. Even if we would have had any other Republican president, they would have took it more serious. It's just America's a shit show right now. We're the laughing stock of the country. So if you're proud to be an American right now, I can't help you. I literally cannot help you. This is no time to be proud to be an American. We literally have nothing to be proud of. What are we proud for? What are we proud for? Yo, France should fucking go take back the Statue of Liberty. Like, yo, America's a goddamn fucking shit show. You're my boy, Blue. Yo, Old School is such a great fucking movie, but people sleep on it all the time. Oh, and then when Blue died, oh, but then they had the bitches wrestling in the Jello. Now, James, we moving on. You know me, man, James. Sometimes I just gotta speak I gotta get it out, and then that's about everything we have to be happy for. I just know everything that like Khalil and Razzle have gone through with their families and other families and other people I've talked to off stream. And so it makes me very disappointed in people like to just not wear. Like it's not even hard to wear a mask. Just wear a mask. Yeah, does it suck? Yes. Wearing a condom fucking sucks. Guys don't like wearing condoms. It's horrible. They're fucking horrible. But there's a reason I don't have kids. It's because I always wore fucking condoms. All right, like just be safe. Protect yourself and protect your family. It's not very fucking hard. Seems like a very simple concept. That's actually incorrect because I don't make over $400,000 a year. DR the Billy. Yo, we gotta do a shot for DR. Frank the Tank. Yo, DR, next time we hit up the liquor store, bro, we go grab some wild turkey. I'm not gonna lie, DR, my pocket's a little low right now. We still got big ups to you guys because we got a YouTube paycheck every month that we still were suspended. But they weren't our big boy paychecks that we're used to. So because even aside from like super chats and all that shit, we still really we do really good off the live streams and shit. So fucking James. So shouts for DR, man. Shouts for DR. Frank the Tank. Yo, I feel like I'm more. I don't know if I'm a calmer version of Frank the Tank or a more aggressive version of Frank the Tank. Like, I probably just depends on the day, I would say. I mean, we'll talk more about it on the election stream. My first ever election stream, which is going to be a hot fucking mess. I'm going to lose like 40 subscribers at least. But in life, guys, if you don't, literally in life, you can't just let fucked up shit happen and not say nothing. Eventually, when my time comes to go home, I want to know that, like, with my dead ass, that, like, I did everything I could do to be me. And so I just got to do that, you know? Yeah, Dimension never fun. Yeah, I already voted. We went out and voted like 3 weeks ago. We already voted. All right. Fucking Razzle. Oh, hold up. I missed his comment. Old School. Tropic Thunder, also very underrated. I love Superbad. Oh, Grandma's Boy. Razzle, I feel like we just became best friends. Grandma's Boy was fucking great. I can't stop coming. Grandma's Boy. Mad dope. Horrible Bosses, I'm not a big fan of, but Old School, Tropic Thunder, Superbad, and Grandma's Boy, you definitely got me on Raz. I can't stop coming. No, that's okay. Like, look, I try to do my best to respect everyone's political beliefs. Uh, I, Derek, I only allow myself. I have a philosophy, right? Especially with 2020. I give myself 45 minutes to an hour for political shit during the day. Like, that's it. Because other than that, it's too fucking, like, I'm not going to say depressing, like I'm depressed, but it's just, it's fucking mind boggling. And it's like, yeah, I don't want to get wrapped up in that fucking, I don't want to get wrapped up in that bullshit. So, yeah, man. Tropic Thunder. Yo, Tropic Thunder could never exist in 2020 because Robert Downey Jr. would have got killed for blackface, even though it was one of the fucking most hilarious things fucking ever. Like, yeah, I just think it was epic and great. Any black person I've ever talked to has never had a problem with Robert Downey Jr. doing that shit. It's just, yo, man. It's just, it's. I mean, I would say politics are getting so nasty, but don't politics always get nasty? Like, but like, keep cutting at Biden's son. Like, I don't know, man. I guess Trumpito has to do everything he can to try to stay in office, but not gonna be enough.
Cindy Kirkhofer, just too close to the healthcare special interests.
Oh, Tom, you good, bro? You good? Shit, this stream wasn't even supposed to happen. This is just a hashtag Razzle made me do a stream. Cause Razzle, this wouldn't be the first time Razzle did me a solid, but he looked out behind the scenes, and so I know his like life is very hectic with like working like fucking 48-hour days, 36-hour days and shit. And so I figure if I could go with my guy Raz for like a stream, it would be dope. So Pulp Fiction all day, but Pulp Fiction don't get sleep on. Like everyone knows Pulp Fiction is a fucking amazing movie. All right, Raz, I'm not gonna go that far. Like I never got into the fucking whatchamacallit movies, the Mission Impossible movies, but I don't know if I can go that far. Yo, Cocktail, I like Tom Cruise in Cocktail. The law firm movie he did with Gene Hackman, I really liked him in that. So nah, I definitely can't go that far. Damn, James, what the fuck Justin Turner do? What's up? Yo, we still got Jeff in this stream. All right, guys, we're going to a live 2 o'clock brisk. I feel like Raz definitely got his money worth, and he didn't have to super chat, PayPal, or Cash App. I just wanted to do some. I knew he had a long day, but I asked him, yo, if the XR had come in today, I would have cracked it for him. And that's gonna be the last box we do in a while because our money's fucked up right now. But I would have cracked it for him if it came in today. But it should be in tomorrow. I know his days are brutal, man, brutal. And Raz is one of the biggest supporters of the stream. Like I literally consider him my brother, him, Joey. So I love you, motherfuckers. Damn, Raz, I don't think I remember Edge of Tomorrow. Raz, I really don't think I remember Edge of Tomorrow. I mean, Tom, I can see it. Yeah, I don't think I remember Edge of Tomorrow. Either that, or I just didn't watch it, which is also very. Yo, the Jack Reacher shit he's doing. I loved him in that fucking Jack Reacher. I fell in love with that shit. That shit is hard. I'd put all that shit over Mission Impossible. Yeah, Jeff, we heard. All right, guys, we'll be live till 2 o'clock. And Razzle's not allowed to super chat, PayPal, or Cash App to keep us going live any further. So 2 o'clock will be the end of the stream. 2 o'clock briskly. We already went further than we anticipated, but yo, it's for fucking Raz, man. It's for fucking Raz. You know what I mean? Yeah, yo, Dr. I'm not gonna front, man. Look, anyone that can tell me what the fuck Dallas is doing, I'll listen. I'll listen. I won't even debate you. I'll just listen. Like, if you're gonna lay out a plan for me to exactly what the fuck Dallas is doing, I will listen. But it's all very confusing. It's all very, very confusing. James, I told you that in confidence. Damn, James, I told you that shit in confidence. You out here telling, damn, James, you telling on me, man. I thought we were supposed to be friends. Yo, that's also a pretty solid movie, though, if we're being honest. That's my second favorite movie of all time. $27.99. All right, guys. 2 o'clock. Barring a super chat, PayPal, or Cash App. Razzle is not allowed to do any of the three because we did this stream just for Raz. Hang out with my homie, man. Because he's fucking always fucking busy dealing with either super intense real life shit or working fucking 100 million hours a day at his gig. So anytime I get to hang out with my guy Reyes, is always a good time for me. Yo, I mean, I know you're out here talking shit, but yo, I would be surprised. I don't get it. Like, none of it makes sense to me. I have no fucking clue what they're doing. It's all ass backwards. Like, every part of what Dallas is doing is ass backwards, but it's one of those we'll see type of situations, man. It's one of those we'll see type of situations. Yo, I actually like Bill Paxton, too. I actually really, really like Bill Paxton. Liked him in Independence Day. Liked him in that movie when he was with all the Mormons and married to all those three bitches. Like, I actually fuck with Paxton back in the day. I was sad when he died. No, James, you can't remind me on stream. You have to remind me in message when I get off stream. That's not how it works. Because I'm going to go set some shit up in the office because we got packages coming in tomorrow. I don't know where we're going to open the XR. It might not even be this weekend, honestly. But I had to grab another box. Like, I love those fucking cards. Those XR cards are fucking gorgeous. And then we got our second, like, my second coolest sports of MLB memorabilia ever coming in. So. Technically 3 minutes. It is, man. It is. Alzheimer's, dementia. It's all brutal to watch. Yo, what's up in the zone? Also, man, like, a reason I don't want to, like, I know this is gonna sound silly as fuck, but like, I don't want to live past like 60, 65. Is like, being old sucks, right? Because I saw my grandpa die in front of my eyes and he was just angry. And I never knew my grandfather as an angry man. And I understood why he was angry because he was a proud man. He served in the Navy. He owned his own business. He went to jail for the Teamsters. He was a thug. Like, and so to be like 80 years old and not able to like wipe your own ass or to have your grandson like remove your catheter and have to touch your grown ass huge fucking penis. It can't, no one wants to live their life that way. And so I never held it against him ever, not once, because I just knew that he was just mad that he's old and he can't do anything.
Anyway, I can message my doctor
Yeah, man, y'all be out here training like a motherfucker. James, what the fuck are you gonna do for your fucking? What are you gonna do with your fucking empty spot then? What the fuck are you gonna do? All right, guys. No super chats, no PayPal's, no Cash Apps. So we are officially going to get off here. I do want to thank everyone for kicking it with us. Raz, I love you, man. I absolutely love you. Thank you for absolutely everything. Raz got his own stream because this motherfucker be getting like 10 minutes of free time a day. I mean, he a pain in my ass, don't get me wrong, but he's a really kind human, and there aren't enough kind humans in the world. Yeah, well, you better get to it, James. You better fucking get to it. All right, guys, we're going to get off of here. Go ahead and get off here. Back ass from Mafia! Puff Gang. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Skirt, skirt.